Hey, I want to take this opportunity to invite each and every one of you to my next event, Get Grant Clear. It's coming up December the 8th, and I am going to be joined by the one and only Coach Adrian E. Bell. I am so excited about this event because this is the right time to be talking about this. For those of you who already are operating a nonprofit, and for those of you that are thinking about starting a nonprofit, this is the right time to be thinking about nonprofit dollars. Because many entities are already releasing the requirements, right, that are necessary to get those dollars in. So, in order to apply for grant money, they release when those application processes are due, or their time requirements to apply. And so some entities have already released that for 2022. So to understand what you need to get grant clear. And so you need to come to this. So it's December the 8th. It's going to be 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 6 p.m. Central Time, 1 p.m. Hawaii time, and the rest of the time zones, you guys got to figure it out. And so I want you to set your alarm and set your timers so that you don't forget, because a lot of times we'd be asking, show me the money. We can ready to show you where the money is and how to get it yes. And I know some of you are saying, well, dang, we didn't know Apostle knew that, right? This has been something that's been in my wheelhouse, but on the back burner for a long time. And I'll just, make a long story real short. Back in the late 80s, early 90s, I was working for an accounting company. My undergraduate degrees in accounting, and I was working for an accounting firm, and a company called, they needed an audit for the New Jersey Council on AIDS, and I was sent to audit their nonprofit accounting for them. And so during that, I had to do their nonprofit accounting for them. And then their grant writer quit. And so part of grant writing is, working the numbers. And so I had read their grants for about, I think I worked for them about, I can't remember, I think it was about 3 years. I left because I got pregnant and moved to South Carolina. I was married. Don't think like she got pregnant and had to leave. No, I was married, and we decided to move to South Carolina. And but anyway, so I had been, reading their grants and associating their funding. And when their grant writer left, and because they all knew that I wrote, the Lord strategically set it up, and I became the grant writer. So did that for them. And then when I came to South Carolina, wrote several grants, not as big as what I wrote for the Council on AIDS, but wrote several small grants for our church for after school program, wrote several small grants for some other people. And then I worked for two very large nonprofits, one dealing with sexual assault. It's now called Safe Passage. Worked on the grants there, and then also for United Way. So been doing this a minute. But again, as I begin to travel as an apostle, it's just set him in the background. And then now the Lord's pulling it out, and He's pulling it out for you. So December the 8th, 7 p.m. Come on and get grant clear, because I'm the girl that's going to help you do it. So I look to see you all there. All right. Until then.